El Chapo Part 1. The peasant who became a billionaire. They found $22 billion. Cash, gold, properties. Hidden in walls, buried underground, stashed in fake companies across 15 countries. The man who built this empire started with nothing. Not almost nothing, actually nothing. No electricity, no running water, dirt floors. 50 years later, he was bribing presidents. This is how it happened. You're about to discover three things the documentaries won't tell you. First, the exact age he killed his first man. Most people get this wrong. Second, the brilliant trick he used that made other cartels beg to work with him. And third, at 7 minutes 30 seconds, the name of the person who made him a billionaire. You won't believe who it was. I'm not exaggerating any of this. Let's go back to 1957. Joaquín Archibaldo Guzmán Loera, born April 4th, 1957, La Tuna, Sinaloa, Mexico, population 300 people, no roads in, no roads out. His father grew opium poppies on 3 acres. That was it. That was the family business. Here's what nobody tells you. Joaquin didn't go to school past 3rd grade. Not because his family couldn't afford it, because the nearest school was 11 miles away through mountain terrain. Imagine this. You're 6 years old. Your father beats you with a belt every night he drinks, which is every night. You sleep on dirt. You eat beans and tortillas, sometimes just tortillas. The Mexican government doesn't know you exist. No birth certificate, no records, nothing. You are invisible. But the real story begins at age 9. Joaquin started working the poppy fields, 15-hour days, no pay, just food. He watched his father sell raw opium to local dealers, $5 per kilo. At age 9, he asked a question that changed everything. Why don't we sell it ourselves? His father hit him, told him to shut up. Joaquin never forgot that moment. 1970, he's 13 years old. He walked 30 miles to Culiacan, the nearest city. Found a drug dealer named Pedro Aviles Perez. Pedro was the first Mexican to use airplanes for drug smuggling. Think about that. Joaquin offered to work for free. Not for money, for knowledge. Pedro said yes. For 2 years, Joaquin did everything. Loaded planes, guarded shipments, watched deals happen. He learned Spanish and English by listening to American buyers. By age 15, he spoke 3 languages, Spanish, English, and the language of money. 1974, age 17, Pedro gave him his first solo job. Drive 300 kilos of marijuana to Guadalajara. If you make it, you keep 10%. Joaquin didn't just make it, he made it in half the expected time. He'd figured out a route nobody else knew, through back roads that avoided police checkpoints completely. He didn't keep the money. He used every peso to buy his own 3 acres. Then he did something brilliant. He grew both marijuana and poppies. When marijuana prices dropped, opium prices went up. When opium prices dropped, marijuana went up. He'd created a hedge. At 17 years old, by 1977, he was moving 500 kilos per week. Other dealers started asking him to transport their drugs. He charged 30%. Everyone paid. Why? Because Joaquin had a 100% delivery rate. 100%. If police stopped him, the drugs disappeared. He had hidden compartments in trucks that mechanics couldn't find. And then came the moment that changed everything. 1980, age 23. A man named Miguel Angel Felix Gallardo controlled all drug trafficking in Mexico, all of it. Miguel heard about the kid who never lost a shipment. He wanted to meet him. Picture this, you're 23, dirt poor your entire life, and the most powerful criminal in Mexico summons you. Miguel offered him a job, logistics coordinator for the entire Guadalajara cartel. Salary? Zero. Commission? 15% of everything that moved. Joaquin accepted immediately. Within 2 years, he'd reorganized the entire operation. He built tunnels under the border, not small tunnels, tunnels with lighting and ventilation. He bought a fleet of trucks with secret compartments he designed himself. He created a mathematical system for tracking shipments that prevented theft. By 1984, the Guadalajara cartel was moving 20 tons per month into the United States. 20 tons. Joaquin's cut, $300 million per year. The invisible kid from La Tuna was now worth more than most corporations. He was 27 years old, November 6, 1985. Mexican authorities arrested Miguel Angel Felix Gallardo. The Guadalajara cartel shattered into 5 pieces. Everyone expected a war. But Joaquin did something nobody predicted. He called a meeting, Tijuana 1989. All the cartel leaders showed up. Tijuana Cartel, Juarez Cartel, Gulf Cartel, Sinaloa Cartel. Everyone wanted to fight for territory. Joaquin proposed a treaty, not a truce, a business partnership. Here's the exact deal. Each cartel keeps their territory, but Joaquin transports for everyone. 30% commission, guaranteed delivery. They laughed at him until he said this: I have 30 tunnels under the border, you have 0. Everyone agreed. Immediately. By 1993, Joaquín Guzmán controlled logistics for every major cartel in Mexico. His personal wealth? Conservative estimate, $5 billion. He bought ranches, mansions, airplanes, politicians, judges, police chiefs. But he never forgot La Tuna. He built schools there, a church, paid for medical care. The people protected him. They called him something new. El Chapo, the shorty. He was 5'6", but he stood taller than anyone. $22 billion. That's what they found. But here's what they didn't find: the other half. Someone helped him hide it. Someone nobody suspected. That person's story is darker than El Chapo's. Part 2 drops next week. Subscribe to the Mob Diaries so you don't miss it, because what happened next? It changed everything. Hook opens mid-consequence, the money found. Pattern interrupt at 3:30. But here's what nobody tells you. Open loop resolved at 7:30, who helped hide the money. Natural chapter break at 4:30. Perfect ad placement. Direct address throughout. You imagine, picture this. Minimum 5 unknown facts embedded. Series T's Drive subscription. Copyright safe. All original narration.